Hello everyone, welcome to the chemist tutorial, and today we are going to name this organic compound. Now in naming organic compounds, you have to identify the longest continuous carbon chain. Now you can see that these bonds here, these single bonds, these chains, we call the chains, it shows that this is what? A carbon chain, this is a carbon chain, this is a carbon chain. So in identifying the longest continuous carbon chain, we are going to count the total number of carbon chains in this compound. So we have what? 1 carbon chain, 2 carbon chain, 3 carbon chain, 4 carbon chain, 5 carbon chain, and 6 carbon chain. And in the alkane family, 6 carbon chain is what? Hexane. 6 carbon chain is hexane. Moving on, we have to number what? The carbon chains. In numbering the carbon chains, you have to know where to start counting from. Is it from my left or from my right? That is where this comes in. You have to do what? Know the one closest to the substituent. Now the substituents are these ones in the bracket, the ones carrying the branch. Now for my left hand side, I have 1, 2. We have 2 on my left hand side. On my right hand side, I have 1, 2. The same thing. So the lowest to the substituent are from both sides, but we are going to use the left hand side because they are the same. If they are the same, you count from the left hand side. But assuming there is no substituent here, there is no branch here, it will be 1, 2, 3. The right will be 1, 2. I'll start counting from my right because I said what? You count from the lowest to the what? The substituent. So now let's count from our left. We have 1, 2. You can see that there is what? A substituent here. But before that, let's bring all of them down for easy what? Classification and simplification. Now in the first carbon chain, I have CH3. This is a methyl. Since it's not in a bracket, or rather not carrying any substituent, we will leave it the way it is. On the second carbon chain, we have what? CH3. Now this is a methyl group. Now methyl, ethyl. How do I get what? The methyl? It's from this formula. We have in the alkanes, we have a general formula where we have CnH2n plus 2. But in the alkyl, we have a general formula CnH2n plus 1. So from the molecular formula, you can see that alkyl was derived from alkane by removal of what? Just 1. So in the alkane, I have methane. So therefore, here will be what? Methyl. If I substitute the number 1 into this, I have C1 H2 times 1 plus 1. That is C. 1 is irrelevant, so you write it as C. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 will be 3. So I have what? CH3, which is my methyl. Now, where is this methyl located? It's located on the second carbon chain. So I bring it out. I write 2 methyl. 2 methyl. Now, looking at the third carbon chain, I bring this out. I have CH2, CH3. Now the ones in the bracket, you can see that here I have 3 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. So 3 plus 2 give me 5. And carbon is 2 here. So I have C2H5. So with C2H5, just look at this what? Ethyl. If you use the formula, you will prove it. C2H5. So where is ethyl located? On the third carbon chain. That is why I brought it out for simplification. On the third carbon chain. So therefore I'm going to write what? Theory what? Ethyl. Easy, right? Let's move on. The fourth carbon chain, we have what? CH3. Let's bring it out. Now this is the same as what? The second carbon chain. But the only difference is that this methyl group is located on the fourth carbon chain. So I'm just going to write what? 4-methyl. Now let's move on to the fifth carbon chain. The fifth carbon chain, I have this CH3 2. This is just long, just to confuse you, but it's very easy. Now this 2 is indicating that it's twice of what? This. Why isn't 2 to times everything inside? So I have 3 here. 3 times 2 is 6. I have 6 hydrogen. Plus this hydrogen here is what? 7. See it? 7 hydrogen. Now this carbon here is on its own, but times it with 2, I have 2 carbon. Plus this one outside, I have 3 because they are all enclosed in a bracket. So I have what? 3 carbon. This is C3H7. So what would this give you? Propyl. This will give you what? Propyl. Exactly, propyl. Now, where is it located? On the 5th carbon chain. So we have what? 5. Am I going to write propyl? No. I'm writing what? Isopropyl. Now this will take me to what? Isomers. Isomers are compounds. They have the same molecular formula, but what? Different structures. They are arranged differently. Now a normal propyl will give me what? CH2, CH2, CH3. If I count them, 3, 2, 2 will give me 7 and 3 carbons. It's the same thing I'm saying, C3H7. So this is the what? Molecular formula of what? Propyl. But if I have something like this now, I have CH, CH32. You can see if I add everything together, I will still get C3H7. So they are the same molecular formula, but the way it is arranged is different. So when you see an arrangement like this, just look at this isopropyl. Or you can also see it in this format, CH, all enclosed in a bracket. You see that what is an isopropyl. Now moving on, the 6th carbon chain, we just have what? CH3, carrying nothing, so we leave it like that. Now, according to IUPAC rules, in naming organic compounds, you have to take note of alphabetical order. Now, in our normal ABCD, E comes before I and I will come before M. So in naming, we have ethyl before isopropyl, then methyl. Now let's write. We have what? Theory. You have to take note of how many times ethyl appear. How many times did it appear here? Once. So we're just going to write what? Theory ethyl. Moving to this side, we also have what? Isopropyl. How many times? Once. So we have what? 5 isopropyl. Now remember, when letters are separating numbers, you use dash. When for numbers and letters, you use this dash to demarcate them, and hyphen to demarcate them. Now, the next one is what? Methyl. Hyphen. Normally 2 will come before 4. So we have 2. If it's numbers separating numbers, we put comma 2, 4. Now, how many times did methyl appear? Twice. So it will be what? Dimethyl. Sorry for my handwriting. If it's 3 times it appears, it will be what? Trimethyl. If it is 4 times, it will be tetramethyl. So I have dimethyl. Now, since I'm done with all here, what is remaining? The papa, which is the longest continuous carbon chain, which is hexane. So I have what? Hexane. So in naming this compound, we have what? Ethyl. We have ethyl, 5 isopropyl, 2,4-dimethyl hexane. Thanks for watching. If you want more of these videos, place it on the comments, like, and please follow our page. God bless.